Oh, what an adventure. Get lost with Google Maps. G'day everyone, how yous going? Alright, I received my complete water filter treatment kit from Thirsty Nomad. The pricing I'll link on the website. This is not a sponsored video. Alright, I would tell you as if it was, but this is not. Now basically how we're doing it, now this alone with these two filters like this in series like this, alright, is a 7-stage water filter. And I've had this UV light, 12 volt UV light, so I'm adding it. This filter system will, depending on your pressure, will filter water from 4 to 5 litres a minute, depending on the pump you're using or your water pressure. I will be using this pump here. If I'm filling up out of rivers and stuff, I'll put the water in a bucket and pump out of the bucket with this filter, this pump. Look, I've been through it before. Watch video number 1. These were the only ones that on the market that I could find for portable water filter systems like this that actually came up to the Australian and New Zealand standards. Okay, this is Thirsty Nomad. I keep wanting to call them Thirsty Camel because it's got a lovely camel there. But if you read down the bottom there, you can see tested to AS, NZ standards, the test certificates and everything else. I will put all the information at the end of this video on this filter system kit. It's at the end of the first video. This is video number 2. This is the build. Basically, I put it, excuse the camera work for a minute, I put it all on a piece of wood. Okay. Alright. This is how thick it is. It's not very thick at all. This gets mounted into the back of the ute. I ran out of fittings. So next time I'm in town, I've got to get another one of these and another nipple for here. And so if I'm filling up out of any town at all, alright, because you can't trust the water anymore, you can't trust it, okay? So many towns are running out of water and they're using all sorts of stuff in their water. And a lot of towns are even recommending that drinking water and water for kids should be bottled water. Alright, but I'm basically putting a tap inlet fitting here, and by the time any water goes through this except salt water, it's not designed, it's not a reverse osmosis system. This is just brackish water's fine. This is just a water filter kit, but a very, very good one. And you all know why I'm doing this, because Ziggy got incredibly sick. She had an amoebic virus get into her bowel through the drinking water. We're not sure where she picked it up, but she was incredibly sick, and it cost us a lot more to sort that problem out than this water filter system cost. A lot more. Okay, alright, that's it. I hope you enjoy this very short video. All the necessary paperwork will be at the end of it. Keep safe everyone. Please be careful what you drink when you're out, because you do not know what is in your drinking water. You do not know what is laying dead in the river just upstream. Ziggy and I have done a lot of research. We've looked at a lot of water filter systems, short of desalination plants, which actually take everything out of the water and then you've got to put it back in again to make it drinkable. We found this Thirsty Nomad site. Now, I'm not being sponsored. Let me make that 100% clear, okay? if I do a sponsored video, I'm right up front, right at the start. This is not a sponsored video, so don't. Okay. Now, this site here is very, very good. The guy is actually a water scientist. He's an expert. He's a bit of an expert, okay, in water filters and water filter systems. And it's just a typical site. You get pop-ups. Now, I do have permission to show this site because some of this stuff's like, you know, the brand names and all that sort of stuff. These photos, for instance, they're probably all copyrighted. So I did ring them and got permission. Now, this is the kit we're going to be getting, this one here. Look, our bills were a lot more than that. Let's just put it straight out there, okay? To get Ziggy back and healthy and well again, it cost, look, just one of the tests she had to do. This was just a test, was already $100. Okay? Was incredible. So anyway, this is the system we're going with. Now, we did a lot of research. That you just look, there's a lot of cheap water filters on eBay, and you just can't rely on what they say, okay, because they're not backed up with anything. They can say anything, okay. So the first filter in line is this one here, okay, and this is the bore water and sediment filter. Now, a lot of water in Australia, especially inland Australia, does come from bores, okay. Now, in those bores, you can have sewage, animal waste. You can read this for yourself, okay? Arsenic's a big thing, especially in Western Australia, where you've got all the old mine sites, and they all used arsenic-treated timbers in the mine sites, and that goes back 100 years or so. So all that's seeped into the groundwater supply as well. Mercuries, all sorts of stuffs in the groundwater supply, okay? Mercury is also a thing for gold. Yeah. Anyway, and this basically goes through. Let's understand about Australia's bore water, and it explains all about the bore water. It's just, and a lot of the granulated activated carbon filters, they're just not worth buying because they don't do anything. Okay. This is a 5-in-1 system. Okay, so that's it. So before it even, as it comes out of the tap or the water pump or whatever you're filling your water tank out of, it goes through this 5-stage filter system. Okay, it's a 5-in-1 purifier. Okay, and I'll show you more on that in a minute. It comes with a couple of spare cartridges, and I think it's good for just over 4,000 litres of water each cartridge. All right, then we go to the second water filter. This is the second water filter, and this is the really, really good one that just polishes the water. This is good for 7,500 litres. Okay, this is what it's got in it. It's got a 5 micron activated carbon fibre block, a 1 micron activated media, filter media, all right, a 0.001 micron quantum disinfection media. All right, now he just doesn't state it kills 99.99% of bacteria, viruses, all that sort of stuff, okay? It is actually backed up, okay? And that's basically what this filter looks like. All right, and then over here, you can click on here. Now, this has all been certified for Australia and New Zealand certifications. And the results and the tests are all on this page. All right, and they are your coli results, the quantum disinfection lab results. There's the Australia, New Zealand 61 certificates, and there's Australia, New Zealand 42 certificate. You won't get that on eBay, okay? You're not going to see it, all right? So I would suggest before you even think of travelling Australia in your caravan or your camper trailer, you invest in one of these, because we are. Yeah, after our last experience and how sick my wife got, look, it was really, really worrying. It was a very stressful time, and I'm thankful that she's all good and healthy again. And obviously, I had a problem. I didn't realise water filter systems were so important, especially if you're taking them out of taps in towns. But they are, okay? They really, really are. You just have to do a quick a quick search, all right, and you can see that basically what she had in her brain is the same type as this nasty little one right here, and she had that in her bowel, and it could have caused Crohn's disease, and that's a real nasty pasty. All right. Anyway, there you go. What you do is up to you as always. I'm just making a recommendation from our hard-learned experience. And hey, keep safe, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now. And yeah, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you found it really informative, comment. Or even if you didn't find it informative, the comments really help us. Okay, bye for now, everyone.